Say it straight, don't twist it up. No room for games, no fake, no fluff. Every word, just let it land. Speak your mind loud and true. What you say reflects on you. Keep it honest, keep it real. Let the truth be what you feel. No disguise, no hidden deal. Keep it honest, keep it real. No shadows here, no smoke, no screen. What you mean is what you mean. Every layer stripped to bone. Keep it honest, keep it real. Let the truth be what you feel. No disguise, no hidden deal. Keep it honest, keep it real.
Hello, hello.
Hello. How's it going?
Happy Thursday, everybody.
It does not feel like it. I know that.
It doesn't feel like a Thursday, or doesn't feel like a happy Thursday?
I don't know. It's been a weird week. I don't know what day it is. It's just I'm all over the place. I tell you what.
Yeah, I feel you. Being back at work, the first week after such a long break is definitely a whirlwind. Trying to get back into the swing of things. So I feel you.
And you had meetings tonight.
I did. I literally
all types of stuff, man.
It was a busy day. So yeah, thank you everybody for being here with us on this Thursday. And I appreciate you for allowing us to scale back our podcast to about 30 minutes. Again, as Gary just said, I had a meeting and I work an hour away. So I wanted to be here, with you guys and not be late. So thank you for that. And Gary, we have a special guest today. Do you want to talk to us about that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Just pulling up all the notes, trying to get the screens all oriented. I had the volume on the YouTube and I was getting a double echo. So yeah, we have an extremely like a superstar, man. I'm super, super excited to announce that we will be talking tonight with the CEO of Slippery Soap. I'm going to mispronounce that about 4 or 5 times. You guys should see me in the videos. Jeremy Lewis, former NFL professional football player, played a couple places overseas, but more importantly, a culture leader in this industry. And why don't we just bring him on? Sit there and hype him up. He doesn't need any introduction.
Let's do it. Let's bring him on in.
What's going on, brother?
What's up? You guys and ladies are the big dogs. I'm the guy that just play golf on the weekends.
Oh, a golf guy. I love that.
That's nice. Hi, Jeremy. Nice to meet you. I'm Kristi.
Hey, Kristi. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you guys for having me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So Slippery Soap. I think today I pronounced it Slippery Slope. So
it's okay.
Slippery Soap. Say that 5 times fast, right?
Yeah. I'm telling you, the tongue twisters I get in myself into in those videos, and it's so tough, man. It's so tough. But
it's okay. Yeah. It's okay.
So
I get it.
Before we begin, I have to know you played for the NFL. Is that correct?
Yes, I played college football at University of Miami. We
Okay.
played in the national championship Monday night.
Nice.
Football. I had the opportunity to go play in the NFL. I went free agent to the Tampa Bay Bucks, was there for a few months.
Okay.
Got released and went to the CFL and played for 5 seasons and had a great career.
That's awesome.
Retired in 2017. And,
nice.
That's when I started the Slippery Soap.
Nice. I love it. Go Cowboys. Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Gosh, oh my God.
I'm gonna still give you a clap.
Well, that ball game's not the only big thing we got kind of coming up this weekend. So I'm sure we'll talk about that. I think you guys is that the car show this weekend or is that coming up still?
Yes, it's a car show in South Florida. January 18th. Rick Ross will be performing the Slippery Soap, the sponsor of it. It's going to be a great event. It's just us supporting the car culture.
Absolutely.
Everybody who's supporting us in any kind of way. We try to show our love back. And by these guys called the Top Five, it's a group of guys that just love vehicles, a car club. They throwing a big car show. A lot of big artists is going to performing as well as Rick Ross. And so it's just we collab and support those who support us. That's what it's all about. It's not uh you rapping slippery soap and we not helping you guys back. So it's a pleasure. It's a blessing at the same time to watch things come together and everybody grow at the same time. That's
I,
what we believe in.
I love that. And I know that's one of the big things that we've talked on before, just kind of the culture. Like we've talked a little bit about the products and stuff, but really it's been more about the culture and
Mhm.
missed you at SEMA. But I do got to show you something, man, because I don't know if well, I know you don't know this about me, because why would you?
Okay.
But I got some people, man, from Indiana. And I don't know if you noticed, but my guy Ryan Hunt, one of my classmates from high school, he's a graphic
Okay.
designer and he does detailing. And he made that. I just want to see, like, what does this speak to you? I'm a Hoosier. It's sad that I'm actually embarrassed that we're in the championship for football. It's still, I don't know why we can't put together a basketball team, but I just want to see if that brings out any emotion.
Oh, it does. It's basically towards you for putting it up there.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, mad at you.
Uh-oh.
So obviously you in on it. But no, man, obviously that's his team, man. And you gotta salute it. It's a friendly competition, but may the best man win. I'm a Hurricane in my blood. I was blessed to have a great career there, college degree, man. So that's my team for life.
Mm.
So I don't take it as no disrespect. I respect it, but when it's time to play, it's all disrespect then. But it's
Oh
cool,
yeah.
man. I laugh at it.
Hey, I mean, you played one of the most angry positions, man. There's nothing like the line. I
Yeah,
wasn't blessed
that's
to be as big a guy as you are, but I tried my best, man.
yeah,
We
yeah.
barely 6 feet tall over here, and they had me playing D end. I was never meant to do what I needed to do out there, but it was cool.
You enjoyed the journey, man. That's all that matters.
Yeah, man. So let's just kind of jump into it, right? So I'm gonna do my best. Not to just give you the air that you need, man. And so basically, anybody who's not familiar with you, like, who is Jeremy Lewis on and off the field? Like you said, you former football player. Obviously, this is the emotional time. So just tell us a little about yourself for maybe this audience, and just kind of the journey that you've been on so far.
Like I said, man, thank you guys for having me, man. It's a pleasure to be on you guys' platform. But Jeremy Lewis, we could be here all night, but man, I'm just a car guy, man. Love vehicles. I'm a family guy. I'm a loving person, all about my business, just a guy with a vision and a dream. Slippery Soap started. It's beyond the. A lot of people ask me what separates the Slippery Soap products and the all the other products that's been out there for 20, 30 plus years. And everybody can always say, "Oh, I have the best products in the world." We supposed to say that, but for us, Slippery Soap is not just about our products. It's what we stand for, what we represent. So everywhere I go, man, I rep Slippery Soap, man. I wear my brand. I live it every day. That's why I tell people, man, when you building something and you got a vision, a dream so big, man. When I go out, people don't even call me Jeremy. They say Slippery Soap, what's up, man? So it's something that you gotta live. So I started the brand in the end of 2017, beginning of 2018 when I retired from football. I just had a vision, man. I got into the detailing game. And as you all get into the industry, we always say we don't want to be the car wash guy, the guy that just washing cars for 25, $30. But that's how I started, man. My first car wash was for 25 bucks. But if you want to be the best, you got to invest in yourself. You got to invest in your dream. So I remember investing into a paint correction, ceramic coating class. I paid $2,000 for that. Just eager to and hungry to get the knowledge to be the very best going into the industry. Because the detailing game, everybody's doing it. The car wash game starting out. So to separate myself, I couldn't just go off. Oh, I'm the best car wash guy. You should hire me to wash your car. I just got into the game, so I was always all about how can I get more knowledge? How can I be the very best person I can be as far as detailing vehicles, then learning the paint correction, the ceramic coating, just educating myself about the game in the industry. So as I got into it, and one day I was preparing myself to do the prep card for ceramic coating, and I was using this brand. And I'm reading the instructions, when we first started out how to use a product. And I'm like, man, this product does nothing that it says it's doing. So I went to use another brand. I'm like, these brands been around for a long time. And a salute to the OGs in the game. I don't bash no brand. And I'm like, man, and I don't know you guys believe. I'm like, my spirit. I went into my shop the next day and I'm like, guys, Jeremy, you can do this. I'm like, man, I don't think I can do this. You gotta. How can you jump out there and just be in a competition with all these guys who've been around for a long time? And God just kept giving me the vision. So I did a lot of research, did a lot of investing, and I had the courage to because if you got to dream big, man. I tell everybody this: you can't just be the guy who slap your label on a product and say you the best. So for myself, started to separate myself. I live it every day. Every time I got on social media platforms, slippery soap, what I stand for, what I believe in. This something that I my goal to build a community, not a car club, but just as these other guys been doing for 20, 30 years. That I'm very was inspired by at that time. So I came in the game um, trying to make a statement, uh, with, compete against the big dogs and just grinding. The same passion I had for football, I took that same passion and love and applied it to the car care industry, the products, the detailing. So that's my mindset moving forward is how can I disrupt the market, make some noise, build a community, and support those that supporting us. And whether you're a detailer who's starting tomorrow, a car wash guy who's starting tomorrow or today, or you've been in the industry 10 plus years, when you guys support Slippery Soap and you rep Slippery Soap, we're gonna grow this thing together. It's not you guys support me and we get rich. It's how can we help you at the same time? And I'm blessed enough to have a partner like Rick Ross, big into everything, serial entrepreneur, hip hop artist. And what separate us too, like Rick Ross really live it, man. He has over 200 plus cars.
Sure
When he was
does.
13, 14 years old, he started washing cars. So the partnership was a great situation. So when we rep our brand every day, it means something to us. It's special to us. And as we growing, man, every day is a special thing. We get to meet new people like you guys,
Yeah.
uh, and just continue to grow, man. So that's our whole vision. Salute, like I said, to all the OGs brands that's in the game that inspired me to this day. But it's a friendly competition. We come here to disrupt the market and to build a community. Slippery Soap is for everybody. Do-it-yourselfers, the mobile details, the weekend warriors, man, and have fun doing it, man. You watching your vehicles. You might love hip hop. You may love sports. You might love entertainment. So we gonna relate to each other in some kind of way.
Absolutely.
If you instead of tired of using the boring thing, man. So we trying to make it a cool thing. Like people going into AutoZone saying, "I'm going to get the slippery soap. I'm going to get the Boss Gloss." So when I see stuff like that, man, it make me feel good. The vision that I have and Rick Ross have for our brand
Yeah,
is on the
man.
right track, man. So that's what we love about it.
When it comes to the name Slippery Soap, how many times how hard was it to get the name right? And then where does that name kind of come from? Because a lot of stuff in the chats, a lot of stuff like that. So where did that come from?
Yeah, for me, it was very easy, man. My wife came up with the name.
Boom.
My wife
Enough
came with
said.
it. It was very easy, and I'm like, "Where you get slippery soap from?" She said, "Slippery slope," and she
Mm.
said, "It's just something that's catchy." And she said, "When you say slippery soap, people gonna get a tongue twister, but you explain to them what it is, and you rep the brand slippery soap. It's a catchy, good name." So we went with it, man. We came up with the name, filed the trademark the very next day. LLC. So my wife made it very, very easy for me, bro. My wife came up with the name Slippery
Oh
Soap.
my gosh, man. Me and Kristi were just talking about how, I always ask her for ideas and then I get it mixed up because I'm talking to her all the time and I ask my wife questions and sometimes
Mhm.
I'm confused on which lady told me what was going on. So I just do my best to try to listen, man. It's
Sometimes you have to listen, and down the line you gonna be like, baby, you was right, or you have a coworker or a business partner that's a woman. They smart, bro, and thus far it's been working out for us. Great.
Nice. So, can I ask, how did the relationship with Rick Ross blossom? Did you know him previously, or how did that even come to be? Because that's a pretty
No,
big name in the game.
yeah. Being from South Florida, Rick Ross is the big dog in Miami and almost the whole world, and it's inspired everybody from his music, his lifestyle. But my relationships, man, I was by hustling, detailing the guys I played ball with. I was washing a car, and I ran into a guy that had a mutual friend that knew Rick Ross. And he came by my shop one day. He loved what I was doing with my products. I just had started around the time on my product side. And he was like, "Man, I'm gonna tell Rick Ross about you, bro. You played sports. Big Rick Ross is a big University of Miami fan. Love sports. He into cars. And, 9 times out of 10, when you meet somebody who say they're gonna refer you to somebody or do something, it never happens.
Yeah.
The very next day, the guy came and was like, "Man, I talked to Ross." I'm like, "Oh, for real?" He's like, "Yeah, he want to meet you." So he called Ross on speaker. He was like, "Hey, man, I'm gonna have him come by." He was like, "Cool." So the next day I went to his house, had the opportunity to watch it, excursion, all black excursion he had. Went there, watched the car. When I was done, Rick Ross come outside with his shirt off, no shoes on, with a big blunt in his mouth, saying, "What's up, big dog, man? I heard a lot about you, man." Then he looked at the car. He was like, "I love what you're doing." And every time he came in town, he'll always call me and give me the opportunity to watch his cars. So that's
Oh,
how that relationship started. Every time I watch his cars, and some days it might be 3 cars, some days it might be 15 cars. But
Mm,
every time he'll hit me up, and he started doing I don't know if you guys familiar with it, the Rick Ross car show. It's an
yep.
annual car show he throw every year in his estate in Fayetteville, Georgia. 300 plus acres, 15 to 20,000 people from all over the world attended. And he threw his very first one in 2022. And I attended it as a vendor, set up shop with my products, sold out. And he gave me the opportunity to wash all his cars. He had like over 100 cars there. So I had to bring some detailers in to help me do that, wash his cars. And after the car show, he do something like invite all his friends over the very next day and his family and have a private chef come over and cook for us. He was talking to me in the backyard. He paid me for detailing the cars. He was like, "Man, I love what you're doing, man. Send me some products. I love what you're doing. So keep supporting. Let's keep going, man. I love your grind and passion." And before the second annual he threw, I got a phone call. And he was like, "Man, I've been watching you grind, bro. I want to be a part of what you got going on." And I'm like, "Man, I've been waiting on this." And he made it clear
Mm,
he didn't want to be a brand ambassador. He didn't want to be a solid investor. He wanted to be a true partner. And he explained to me about brands he's been a part of. He helped it grow to where they at now. Rick Ross is a part of a lot of brands. So it made sense for us. So we became partners and been building this thing ever since then. So I launched the Rick Ross ceramic spray wax. It was one product prior to the 4 or 5 other products I had. When I launched it, it did tremendously well online, and so feedback on it was great. So the following year, I was like, "Man, let's launch a full collection, something to tease everybody." But all the products is something that you'll completely need to complete a full car wash, a full detail. So you need your tire shine, you need your wheel cleaner, your interior cleaner, your
yep.
ceramic spray wax to add that gloss. So everything, yeah, everything you need. So we launched it, and it's basically the whole full kit set up to start, and it's been going well. And we had the opportunity to meet with AutoZone. We had another retailer. We had an opportunity to meet with. We decided to pause on that and successfully launched into AutoZone, and it's going great. And next month we'll be adding to 3,000 more AutoZone stores. So
I
yes, it's
know that's
going
what you're
great.
saying, man. Very exciting stuff. I think we got you right at the right time, man. I think if anything, it just shows how humble you are, man. Because and really, I mean, the funny thing that I keep wanting to ask you, and it's we talked about it on the side. I said, Rick Ross kind of did the same thing to me, right? He messaged me. I'm sitting at SEMA, and it was a funny thing because I'm sitting there and they wouldn't let me in because I was too lazy to go get my media pass, right? So I'm sitting there feeling left out, watching everybody else go in, and all of a sudden, so I have a little bit of downtime. I'm going through my phone. I looked at my phone. I said, "Babe, you ain't gonna believe this." I'm like, "White." I said, "Look at this message," and then she's like, "Is it real?" So we went through that whole song and dance, and reached out to him. But one of the funny things I asked you, I said, "How did you know what to call him?" Right? Because I don't know if it's me overthinking it because I'm an analyst, but like I know there's a stage name and then there's a government, right? But
Yeah,
as you kind of referred to him multiple times here, it says Ross, huh?
yeah. Ross. Well, I know I call him no Rick Ross, my partner.
Yeah.
We talk like we talk like we brothers. Like we he the big brother and little brother. We when it comes to business, we talk about business. But man, our phone conversations be about talk about our family, how we continue to grow and scale to continue to be creative as we grow our brand and network and collab with like-minded individuals because we can't do it by ourselves. Rick Ross is a big name, a big reach, but we nothing without the people that support us. So like the car show I told you that we doing going attending this weekend. Yes, it's business, but it's support because without a community, without you guys going into the stores using it, like of course there's big other brands out there, and you got other people out there that's watching and listening may been a big fan and supporter of them for 10 plus years. That's cool, but all we ask is just give us an opportunity and try. And we promise you, when you use our products, you guys gonna love it and come on this journey with us. That's what it's all about. It's not that we right here above you guys or even below. We right here together. And the best thing to do with something new is to try something new. But imagine 5 years from now, I'll be like, man, I'm in my Try Slippery show. I remember I met him at a car show. I remember,
Hmm.
like you said, Rick Ross inbox you. Some of you guys might don't even know the CEO of these big brands or who's behind it because
Yeah.
it's not the down talk them, but it's all about how much they can get from you. They've been getting rich off us for a long time.
Yeah.
What are they giving back to the community?
I
I
love that
don't
you said
know.
that.
I just see them at big events. So we came into the game like Rick Ross Car Show. We the bring another car show, self-made car show itself at Rick Ross Estate. It's the experience that you get when you support us, and you guaranteed to get the love back. Like I said, whether you're a seasoned in the game, you're a content creator, somewhere down the line, you have an opportunity to have some support from Rick Ross or him shout you out on social media platform. He
I mean,
reposts
it's
your
no
thing
lie.
on his story. So that's something new that we do that we trying to be different in the game and as we grow this thing so that's something that we proud of.
Yeah, one thing you touched on just now was community. I know you guys do the car shows and you're giving back, to call culture. One of the big things I read about your line, and really the thing that inspired me is making, a good line of products accessible that are representative of a demographic that usually is underrepresented when it comes to car care. We don't have to touch on that too much, but
Yeah.
do you guys do any charity work? Just a little bit about what we're trying to do here, with Honest Car Care through the House of Rags is it is a charity, right? We're trying to find people to kind of partner with and go out there and just give back to different communities, help fundraise, do different things like that. So
Anything that anybody's doing that's aligned with the industry that we in, we down with it. It's just a conversation and move forward with it. When you just keep talking, that's nothing.
yeah,
Nothing's gonna get done about it. So you can be having a car show, you can be having going to talk to kids tomorrow. If I can't make it, I'm a FaceTime and shout you out. I'm gonna send a video. It's all about how we could be a blessing to each other with
yeah,
anything that's part of. So we give back all the time, man, on all levels.
yeah. Certainly, I've seen that first.
That's what it's about. If you ain't if if it's a community of people pouring into you and you're not giving back in no kind of way, you're gonna fail really soon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it's all about giving back, man. Especially something that if it makes sense. Us, you guys giving me your time, you giving back, you pouring into me,
what?
me listening. I'm pouring. That's what it's all about, man. For
Mhm.
What?
me, that's what it's all about. For my partner Rick Ross, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, man.
It's about how can we be a blessing to each other. Yes, we want you guys to use our products. Yes, we want you guys to rep our brand. But what's after that? What's
Yeah.
all and what people don't know, it costs to be in retail.
You are not
So
lying.
we went in retail prepared to go against the big dogs and make our products accessible to the ones that want to support us. So it's not we going into retail and this new brand finna get super rich. No, we betting on ourselves and letting the people know that supporting us. Hey, we the new guys on the block, something new, fun products that work. You guys gonna enjoy it and come on this journey with us. That's what it's all about. And if you are using these other products, that's cool. But give us a chance. We gonna show you guys we the real deal. We not this. this brand that just partnered up with a superstar and came in the
Yeah,
game to get some money for you guys and don't give back.
we
That's
we
not
do
us.
we do have a good question here in the
Yeah.
chat because you hit the superstar. Kristi, do you want to take that?
From Guardian.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Jeremy, what's the biggest misconception people have about celebrity partnerships in this industry?
A lot of people, this is my opinion, a lot of people will partner with a celebrity or try to get next to a celebrity and expect their brand or eyes to get on them and it's going to automatically blow. It doesn't work like that. You have to build yourself a fan base. You have to build yourself a community, meaning you have to go hard every day. So when you do connect with a celebrity and they put the eyes on you and people look back and like, man, he been doing this for a long time. She been doing this for a long time. I see why this celebrity connected with them. And you have to make sure the celebrity or the famous person is really passionate about what your partnership is. If you have a celebrity that doesn't a celebrity that's vegan, you can't come out with a chicken sandwich or a hamburger and say I have the best hamburgers in the world, and you partner with the celebrity, but the whole world know this celebrity is vegan. It's a
Mm,
money grab.
yeah.
So and
Yeah,
you're not gonna get support from people when they think is oh they're just doing this for the money. So with me and Rick Ross situation, you can go back 30 years and read Rick Ross books, his story, how he started. He started off washing cars. That was his first
sure
hustle.
did. Yeah,
So
man.
my our partnership is real. Rick Ross has over 200 vehicles. Our partnership is real. So him throwing a car show every year, it makes sense to have a car care brand.
Yeah, it
So
does.
just make sure you doing the work. You prepared for a superstar celebrity partnership because you may say you want it, but not be prepared for it.
Mm,
So
You got
make
to.
sure you doing the work. Make sure you go hard every day. That somebody watching say, "Hold on, I want to be a part of what that young lady got going on or that young man got going on." Because all they need is a little bit of help.
mm,
I wanted to touch on another question we got, Mr. Lewis. So this is an RTU brand here, but the thing is, this is just a line. This is the retail line that's available at AutoZone and hopefully other retailers pretty soon, right?
Mhm.
But you did not start out knowing Rick Ross, having that partnership. You started out with the Slippery soap brand, selling gallons, selling
Yes.
what I still call ugly bottles. You can go right to the website, you can get
Hmm.
them gallon jugs, just like any other brand. So they have both, just to clear that question up there.
Yeah. So you guys can. We have other tire shrines. We have other pH balance car wash soaps. We have other quick detailers. We have about 5, 6 other products that's accessible to everybody. If you're a detailer, mobile detailer, everyday washer on the weekend, you guys go out get our products on our website. So the Rick Ross line was, as you guys can see, it's in 16-ounce bottles. It's to for one draw attention and let people get their hands on it, let them know that it's real. And when you see a bottle with Rick Ross face on it, it's going to get your attention. So that's our whole goal. So obviously more products will come, but the Rick Ross line was for to do exactly what it's doing now. Get the
Yeah,
attention, let people get a feel and look for the brand, the face behind the brand, the spokesman every day, myself and Rick Ross. And when they come along this journey, they're gonna be able to say, man, I remember when they started the line. I remember going to AutoZone to buy their products. 2 years from now, you'll see where we at, man, and come on this journey with us. But yeah.
hmm.
one of the things you touched on was business expense, man. Unintended business expense. Let me ask you this. What'd you do when you found out about these right here? Because that's what I did last night. And I could not believe how much these dang things are. I'm like, dude, we in the wrong business. I think I
Oh
spent
man.
$2,000 last night on UPC codes.
Yeah, man. That's just the small piece. And if you hold up the bottle, you can look at our label.
Yeah.
There's no label in retail like ours. The
Nope.
spot raised varnish, the feel, the look. Those labels are very, very expensive. Probably 4 times the price of a normal label. But we understand it's going to cost to separate ourselves. To when people look at our bottle, when people look at our artwork, the touch and feel. So it's about we doing the right thing. But yeah, it costs to do anything. But you got to be willing to bet on yourself, believe in the vision, and one day it's going to pay off.
I
Hmm.
love that. Um, what I'm sorry, Kristi, you got one?
No, I was going to ask. So, what can we start talking about products a little bit? I'm curious. What was your first product, and how did you go about even creating that product? Where?
So we all our family here. We just met you guys, but I believe in being transparent and honest. So that's how you build a true partnership, a true relationship, a true fan base. Something you'll never get from us is being fake. It's not gonna last for long when you fake or try to act like you did something and you didn't do it. So people who have a discerning spirit will see right through it. So the honest truth, when I first started, I started doing research, and like I said, I was using products that didn't do what exactly what it's going to do. So I had two choices to make as the research I do. Should I go private label, which is white labeling,
Mhm.
or should I go out and find a chemist and start the whole process over? So the first very product I launched was it was private label, white label. But as the product was selling good, it was doing well. But my vision, I was thinking 5 years ahead, 10 years ahead. I say this brand, this that I'm partnering with, to one day I want to be bigger than them. So I started doing more research, so I could have my own formula, have my own team to build. But when I first started out, I did the private label, white label route, which was way more cheaper. So, but as I started to grow, and a year and a half later, I let them know. I said, man, thank you guys for the opportunity, but I'm going to go my own route because one day I want to be bigger than you guys. So we still have a great relationship to this day. They support us behind the scenes. They hit me up every now and then. They see us launching in AutoZone. They see our brand is growing. But yeah, it's a team out there that gave me an opportunity. But I went the white label route, private label, when I first started, which
Yeah.
was a cheaper route. But after that, it's very, very expensive. But it was worth it for us to build our own thing and have our own formula. That was something that was very, very important for us as we scale our brand.
Mhm.
One thing you said is that you kind of grew up in Miami. And let me ask you a question. Kind of a few of them here right after each other. What was it like first time you went to South Beach? Because I remember the first time I went to South Beach. What was it like then going through college, right? Being a superstar, being just a big guy in general, you're gonna stick out.
hmm
And then will you please explain to my wife why I as a 35-year-old man and her can't go to South Beach because she keeps asking me about it, said it's not gonna happen.
So I'll give you my version, then I'll try to think for you. I'll try to think for you to help you out. So where I'm from is called Palm Beach County. I'm born and raised an hour away from Miami. So I was kind of used to the fast life. Miami is very fast,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I'm a big guy. No, I like to think I'm a handsome young man. So the women are going to be after you. So in Miami, you got women from all over the world. And Miami is a fast lifestyle. So if you was to go there to travel, look and turn your head and stay focused, young man. That's the best way I can put it. If you go to
Listen,
South Florida, because that's a life, bro. A lot of people go there and visit or even try to live and get caught up in that lifestyle,
yeah, man.
and it don't last. They try to be a big dog in a big swimming pool, and they drown in several ways. So you gotta be focused. But Miami, it's a lot of money in Miami. If you
Yeah,
it's as you guys see, there's a lot of entrepreneurs move down there and blossom. And a lot of people move down there and fall off, try to that fast lifestyle. So it's a place to live, but you gotta be focused. You gotta be determined. You gotta be dedicated in anything you're doing. And if you married and got a woman, that's a blessing as well, because we all know what comes with that. But temptation is real, but you gotta stay focused, brother.
yeah, man. Yeah, no, I don't think there'd be a problem there. I just was, being funny with her because, I'm 21, and those of you that haven't been to South Beach, there's indoor eating and outdoor eating, right? Most people do outdoor eating, but the thing is, in between, exactly where I'm going with this. In between the restaurant and the outdoor eating, there's this little sidewalk,
Yeah.
and that's all I gotta. That's all
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Change my
Yeah.
life.
It's a
Change my
whole
life.
nother lifestyle there.
So what was it like? Let me ask you a question, kind of switching gears. I'm in this process, man. I'm looking at two different paths for my life, man. And obviously at some point you put your cleats on, for the last time. I'm sure you've done some other stuff with the cleat, but when did you know that was done? And did you immediately know, oh, I'm gonna do entrepreneur, type stuff, or what was that transition like?
Listen, I thank you. That's a great question, but this is for everybody who listening. Other than getting married, that is the most scariest thing in the world.
Yes, sir.
Entrepreneurship. If you have a 9 to 5, a lot of people down talk people who work a 9 to 5. Listen to me carefully. A lot of 9 to 5 people are living better than entrepreneurs. But here's the kicker. If it's in you to be a trendsetter, if it's in you to have something for yourself and your family, you have to be willing to make a sacrifice. And what's the sacrifice? I'm finna quit this job.
Mm.
I'm finna bet on this gift that God gave me. I'm gonna bet on this vision that God gave me. And if you have a partner in your life, a girlfriend, a mom, a wife, ask them, y'all just roll with me for a little bit. It's times gonna get tough. I just need you to stand by me. There's gonna be times you're gonna have to make a decision. Am I able to pay my mortgage this month and stay home? Or I'm gonna act like I'm still balling and go out on the weekends? Or am I gonna invest in this and do this research that I need to do? Am I gonna take 2 years off and stay locked in and dedicated? I may not be getting the money right now. I'm taking a big loss. But if you go all in, I promise you, you ever had that thing in your gut, like, man, I don't know if this for me. I should have kept my that's part of the process.
Hmm.
When you get in that closet to break down and cry, like, man, dang, I made a dumb, that's part of the process. When your girl look at you and say, like, no, we live in a world of social media. They want this life to move for them so fast, but baby, if you stay down a little bit more long, lock in with me. This vision and dream I got, God gave it to you for a reason. Young lady, that dream and vision you got, he gave it to you for a reason, but you never gonna fulfill out your purpose in life. You stuck in on that 9 to 5. Or you and your partner come to a conclusion, oh, okay, baby, let's use our 9 to 5 to fund our business. Now it's gonna get to some point. I gotta double down and walk away from this because you only gonna get out what you put in. You working 9 to 5 and paying your business 30%, you're gonna get 30% out of it.
Mm.
At some point, you have to drop everything and go all in. People you see that's winning, y'all listen to me carefully. Don't look on social media or the TikTok lifestyle. If you don't put the work in, you're not gonna get the results.
You preaching right now, brother.
If you do not put the work in, nobody on social media that's filthy rich got rich by mistake.
Mm.
This what happened. They locked in, and one day they looked up, and they got rich by mistake. That's the only mistake. If you stay focused and lock in, you don't get rich on accident. You gonna get successful on accident. You're gonna get a constantly cash flow coming in on accident. You're gonna be able to go on a trip with your family on accident if you lock in. But if you're looking at this social media lifestyle and you're not putting the work in, years and years gonna pass, my brother and sister, and you're gonna be like, damn, what did I do with my time?
Hmm.
But if you want to live okay, keep that 9 to 5.
I feel that,
If you
man.
want a lifestyle for your family, and we all grinding to get freedom, our time. Let's not get a mistake. It's your freedom and time. If you want to drop your son off to school in the morning and not have the rest to work, you're gonna have to go the entrepreneurship route. Young lady, if you want to take that trip, that's not you faking like you got flued out, like you really have a comfortable lifestyle with your kids and family, you're gonna have to bet on yourself. And it's okay if you start a business or entrepreneurship for your circle to support you, you already lost. It's millions of people out here in this world waiting to support your dream and gift. But you scared to bet on yourself because you're looking at your circle of 10 people and you saying, man, my homie ain't support me. My friend ain't support me. But we got a phone that reach people that who don't even know you, waiting on to support you. That lip gloss thing, everybody do lip gloss. Okay, you do something unique. Everybody slapping the label on the product. and saying, "Oh, I made a product. I got the best product in the world." If I went into this game with that vision, I would have never started. Bro, we talking about McGuire's who've been around 60, 70 years. Oh, name another brand. Uh,
Turtle wax.
Turtle Wax, long time. Chemical guys, long time.
Billionaires.
Who been in the game long time.
Yeah, man.
But you gotta, I came out and said, I'm dreaming big. I know the vision God gave me. And you gotta, don't get mad when they don't support you. You gotta go so hard, and people be like, dang, let me, when they see you putting that work in, they gonna say, man, let me try and see is it good. And when they do, now you gotta support it. But
Oh.
the people who watching gotta believe you that what you doing is real.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't believe it, they're not gonna support it.
So where does that drive come from? I'm curious about. And like you said,
Oh,
you don't have to answer it or not.
you gotta have it in you.
No.
That's something
I'm talking about.
you can't go to school and expect them to give you that drive and passion. This
No.
comes from having a single mom have 8 kids. This comes from having a daughter at 17 years old going into college. This comes from seeing poverty and like, man, I want better for my family, my wife, and my kids.
Yeah.
This comes from like, man, I don't want to clock into somebody's job who telling me I only got 15 minutes to go on a lunch break.
No, I feel that.
This what
I'm talking about like, one of the things that you've said on this thing is like you have this drive, you wanted to do better. I'm just, where does that drive come from for Jeremy Lewis? Like I was just trying to get to understand that a little bit better. Because there's a lot of people that would have reached your success, Tampa Bay, CFL,
oh man,
rode off into the sunset.
it comes from ownership. Want to have ownership, want to be in control of it, and making having something and building something that's going to be wild for a long time. When we get old and go away, look, man, these big brands have been around for a long time, and I said, man, I can't. I left the football field with the same passion, and I said, I'm going to apply the same passion and love into cars that I have. So that's where it comes from, man. If you got to have the passion and love, because that's what's going to get you through those days. You feel like, man, giving up. When that depression kick in, anxiety, you want to lay down and don't want to move. That drive got to kick in. You got to do the things you don't feel like doing to get the results that you really want. But you're gonna have to double down, and you're gonna have to make some decisions that ain't gonna make sense to a lot of people. Your wife gonna look at you crazy. Your husband gonna look at, man, what? But use that as the drive, like, okay, man, my wife here, baby, let me do this. In the back of her mind, she like, no, we better keep this job. So that's the drive there
Yep.
too. The double
No.
down to go hard, like, okay, my wife, I know she believed, but I just seen a little twinkle in her eye, like she ain't for sure. Use that as drive to even go even harder. But man,
Mhm.
you got to put the work in. Where we at now, like, and every time I'm gonna give you another thing that somebody told me. When great things happen, that's when you double down and go harder. You ever see somebody get success and be like, "Oh man, I'm finna go on vacation. I'm finna."
Yeah.
No, you got to double down. And when great things happen, everything you've been praying for, that new. I reached the level that I want to reach for the year, or I got this new raise, or this new whatever it is, or everything you've been praying for in your business starting to happen. That's when you got to double down and go harder.
I
Because
love that.
if you get comfortable, it's just like football. I was a freshman one time, then I became a sophomore. And what happened the next year? Another sophomore came in who trying to take my job.
Mm.
So it's somebody that's in the detailing game, got the vision too, like that I had. I'm gonna go against the big dogs. And one day Slippery So gonna be the big dog. And guess what? Everybody want to do to the big dog, be bigger than the big dog. So you always got to
Yeah.
stay on your grind.
Okay. Yeah, no, I definitely agree that. And I think that, we've all shared, Kristi, myself, like we're all connected in this detailing game uniquely due to kind of that grit and determination. I really feel like, at the end of the day, this is service work. And I think a lot of people, if they could choose other jobs, maybe they would or maybe they wouldn't, right? I think there's something that I feel like everybody who details or is around this type of community has a story, right? There's a lot of easier ways, I think, to probably earn a living, whether it's washing cars, making chemicals, building brands, just putting it all on the line every single day. So I do have a couple more questions. Kristi, did you have anything? I didn't want to.
There's a question here I think is a good question, if you don't mind me asking. Guardian's asking, what's the most important boring habit that made you successful? Tracking numbers, consistency, customer follow-up. I think they're saying, what is the thing that you did when you first started that helped you become successful?
When you say the word successful, I feel like I'm still on the journey
Mm,
to being successful. So like us all, we still trying to figure this thing out every day. So I'm not the person that's gonna get on here to me. To you guys, you may look at me, oh, I'm successful, this and that. I feel like I'm still learning every day. I'm still trying to be creative every day. It's just looking in the mirror and being honest with yourself. Am I really where I want to be at? Or I'm finna upload this picture on social media to act like things are going well. So you got to look at yourself in the mirror and say, and be honest with yourself. Your bank account don't look like people think it look.
mm-mm.
You got to be real with yourself. You know you need some new tires on your vehicle, but you can't afford it. But on the outside, everybody looking at you like you got it together. So once you be honest with yourself first, everything gonna come. You gonna feel so much better. And so whatever that journey look like, walk in it proud. And when you whatever perception people look at you, it's not gonna mean nothing because you know you being true to yourself. Like you guys asked me a question about how I started with the products. You know how many people lie and say, "Oh, I didn't private label. I will not." You can afford to go the right way. So when you be honest, when you be honest, that's easy to say. It's easy to remember. When you live a fake life, when you lie, you got to remember those things. So walking your journey, walking your purpose. That's maybe the most honest and boring thing on this journey is
Mm,
knowing that you being real with yourself and like-minded individuals gonna relate to you. Then the support is gonna come. But you got to be honest with yourself. And that when you be honest with yourself, sometimes it ain't gonna be pretty. It ain't gonna be ugly. You gonna feel like giving up. I hope I'm answering the question, not trying to be around the bush, but that's the best way I could put it. But
no,
I appreciate that
I think
answer.
that's great, man. Probably got one or two more for you. I know we were trying to not go too long tonight.
I'm
Just
good, man. I'm good. Y'all got me
yeah.
tonight.
So let me ask you this. So with sports, with all the different stuff, being an former athlete myself, obviously, nothing on your level, but somebody had to take you to practice. Somebody had to do all this stuff. I'm guessing maybe you had a coach or somebody that was a role model in your life. What is it like being on the other end of it and knowing unequivocally that you're somebody's role model?
It's pressure.
Absolutely.
Just like being a father to your kids. No matter how I feel, I know I gotta show up. It's somebody watching me and they future is depending on me because they inspired by my post, they're inspired by my journey. So if I give up today, that may be them quitting and going back to a 9 to 5. That may be them quitting and like, I'm not gonna invest in my inventory anymore. That maybe them quitting and not believing they can get that new car that they want. I love telling my story because it's the truth. That's what made me, man.
Oh yeah.
Your, your,
Man,
your, your story is everything. You don't have a story, whether it's bad, super ugly, somebody out there can relate to you.
absolutely.
So the pressure knowing that, man, somebody watching my story, they might not never tell me. They might not never say, man, Jeremy, you inspired me. Or Jeremy, I watch you every day. But think about your kids. No matter if your son piss you off or act up in school, drop some food on the floor, or talk back to his mom. At the end of the day, you got to be his dad.
Mm,
You got to love him, and because he's watching you. And what you want for your son to be better than you was.
Yeah.
that's
It's
it,
just
man.
like any other thing, man. So somebody always watching. So there's a few things that can happen. You quit, and they be like, "Oh, I knew they was gonna quit. They ain't happening." Or you keep going and putting on the show. You either win with me or watch me win. Cause I ain't
Yep.
giving up. So you're either
Yeah.
gonna be inspired and go after your journey, or come on this journey and grow with me. But it's pressure, but it's not a bad pressure, man. It's beauty in it. Cause the
Mm.
days you don't feel like getting up or checking those emails, I see you, man, or filling those orders that you got to do, or no, being honest with yourself, being honest with your wife and kids, your husband, your boyfriend, if you have those in your life. It's, man, you got to show up every day. You don't got the opportunity to be like, oh, I'm a chill today. We ain't earned that yet.
Yeah.
We ain't put the work in. When you think you put the work in, you gotta go extra hard. Cause it's slippery soap. It's me, and I have my wife and a few other on our team, and it's Rick Ross. If I don't show up every day, you think I could go against these big corporations who got 200 employees?
Mm.
That's how you got to think. You got to show up every day. Okay,
Yeah.
they chilling. They want to be a content creator. They want to market. Oh, that's how we gonna be. We're gonna out hustle them. They ain't got the hustle that we got.
Mm.
They ain't got the street smarts, the tenacity, the love, the passion. They behind the computer and figured out a formula that works. They ain't really car guys. They grew it. They came along the way. So what can separate us from them? So you got to show up every day. You got to earn the right to go on a vacation.
Hmm.
Even when you're not at home doing something, what's your mind doing? Racing.
Always, bro.
Your
Mm.
mind racing. You thinking of new idea. Did I send that email? I got to make sure those orders when I did check on them or follow up. Your mind always racing.
Oh my goodness, man. You preach from the choir, man. I already know, like me and Kristi, we talk almost every night. And one thing I didn't tell you is this is the reigning undefeated teacher of the year right now in California. So she's a school teacher. I was raised by school teachers, people who volunteered, different things like that. And like I said, I'm doing a lot of transition right now, so I could just see it in her. Like I know, we all have our different reasons, and we've talked offline and just whether it's a student or something like that, we just got to keep pushing, bro. Like that's all we can do is just keep pushing and just keep being us.
I'm gonna tell you something, Kristi. I don't know what your vision is, right? I'm not a fortune teller. I'm not a read person. You bigger than a school teacher.
Mm.
That's what your journey is right now. And go all in at that. But you bigger than that.
Mm. Wow.
You bigger than that. And you have to start knowing that for yourself. Don't look for no principal to give you that award. Don't look for that new raise. Don't look for that summertime you off. Double down on your gift. Only you know what that is. You bigger than a school teacher. Don't let that be your story, the best school teacher ever. If it is at the moment, cool. We're gonna take that, but I'm bigger than a school teacher.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you gotta see it for yourself and stop second guessing.
No, she definitely is teaching me a lot of different things, and definitely huge inspiration. That's for sure.
Yeah. Very inspiring.
Yeah, man. All right, so Kristi, I see you. If you have the sheet, let's just do a little rapid fire just to kind of calm things down. We'll come down off the motivational roller coaster for a minute, have a little fun, and then I'm gonna hit you with one more at the end. Okay. All right. So I'll start so we can get our composure and everything. All right.
We're
I told you.
answering these questions.
Yeah. So the
All right.
rapid fire that we have.
Okay.
All right, cool. So
I thought we were, okay. So I need to have answers for these questions.
No.
Oh.
I'm just gonna ask him.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I haven't thought about this yet. Okay.
No, I'm so sorry. So, all right. So the first one is going to be, what was your favorite car to detail? With dream or real? I know Mr. Ross got plenty ones to think about, but what's your favorite?
57 Bel Air.
Love that. All right, you got the next one, Kristi.
Okay. If you could have any celebrity drive through for a detail, who's first?
Pretty obvious, but
My partner Rick Ross.
outside of Mr. Rick Ross.
Oh, outside Rick Ross celebrity. Oh man, it's good. It's a lot of celebrities that's into cars, bro.
He said, I don't know. I don't know celebrities. They are my friends. They
Yeah,
are my friends.
I'll go back to that one. I'll go back to that question.
All right. If anybody could go out and buy one product from your line, and we don't just have to talk about the Rick Ross collection, what would you want them to go out there and get right now?
The Rick Ross collection out of AutoZone.
Of course.
No, if somebody was to, I'll go back to get one of our first products. So you as you hear my story, you can when you use it, you can resonate with it, knowing that this was all started at. You appreciate where we're going at now. So probably a knockout acid free wheel and tire cleaner or a mulberry foam shampoo pitch neutral car. So
hell yeah, I'm gonna go buy that as soon as we get off here, brother. Kristi, you got the next one.
Okay. When was the last time you actually washed your own car?
Last weekend.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a good one. You're about to go into an event, you know, you're about to watch IU beat Miami this week and or whatever, you know. What's the pump up song, man? What's the one before you about to go through the tunnel or even now before you about to go on a big event? What are you listening to?
Oh, you know, it's 2 songs for the University of Miami. They got an anthem. With I know you guys familiar with Trick Daddy.
Oh yeah.
They got it's a UM anthem. Then it's Uncle Luke got an anthem for the Miami Hurricane song. So either one of those songs.
I can't imagine being a part of that, man.
Yeah.
It's so damn cool, bro. Trick Daddy.
Yeah.
All right. So one more, man. One more. And this right here, you've already hit it pretty much on the head. But let's fast forward 20 years. Slippery soap will be blank.
20 years?
20 years, slippery soap will be blank.
Oh, household name. Household name. Yeah, everybody would. You won't be able to mention anything about car washing or detailing without mentioning slippery soap, and that happened well before 20 years. But around that time, I wanted us to be, like you mentioned. A lot of people down these brands, but I salute them because they inspired me. When you hear people mention Chemical Guys, the McGuire's, the even Turtle Wax, and what's another brand? Shine Supply. That's a brand that's not in retail, but it's the owner of that name, Journey. The guy named is Jeremy. Other world. What's other brands out there? The Adam Polishes. They're another great brand.
Yeah.
That's out there, man. Just a brand that and we on the track, man. Other than us building a community, and it's not a community of our color. It's a community of car lovers that's really love their cars. That's passionate about their cars. You're Hispanic, black, white. When you use slippery soap products, it's a fun product, but you know what you get it. Our background, our story represent us. So. That's what we want you to relate with us on that level.
It bleeds through, man. That's for sure. You gonna be at MTE?
I doubt it, man. We are preparing for this big lunch, spanning into the stores, the 3,000 stores. I'm going to be traveling a lot. So if I don't, I plan to. But if I don't, that's the reason I won't make it. Traveling and preparing for this.
I know we'll be out there. If you need anything, I'll go I'll put up a banner, make some noise for you or something.
Oh man, appreciate it, man.
Hey, all right, man. Well, man, what an inspiration to have you on here. I expect nothing less. Just so you guys know, I reached out to Mr. Lewis about probably 2-3 hours before this came on.
Yeah.
And he answered the call when was ready to go on time. Couldn't ask for more for somebody in a position that he's in, man. I don't think that we've seen anybody really in this industry hit retail like that. A lot of stuff you didn't touch on. I don't want to speak too much, but expanding means that you were selling product, right? They give you an opportunity, and you guys met that opportunity, right?
Yeah. So I can tell you guys the story. I'll let you finish. So AutoZone gave us an opportunity. We did a test run.
Yeah.
And obviously we had, exceeded the expectations that they had for us. We launched it to 482 stores, spread it out in different states and areas, and the product was doing tremendous off the shelves, flying off the shelves. We built the thing, like I said, people was going in the stores. Oh, I'm picking up this slippery soap. They posting it, tagging me and Rick Ross, and we reposting it, and just building the love and support that way, man. So they reached back out to us. It was like, hey, man, we got to get you guys in more stores.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys prepared to go in more stores? Us, of course. We said yes. Just got to ramp up production, manufacturing, and prepare for us. And for us, that let us know that we building something great. Uh, so, yeah, man.
Hmm.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. I
So
love that.
when and just to encourage you guys, when you given the opportunity, in anything, you gotta go hard like it's your last, because you may not get another one.
Hmm.
I know that's right.
Facts. Facts.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we've been given a hell of an opportunity over here, Mr. Lewis, and it's great, man. We're working
You
on our
got
first product,
you got to
so
go with it, bro.
we got it. I feel real confident. So I know that Kristi does too. I think we're really synced up right now. Um, you know, I'm definitely in a position where I don't have nothing else going. I don't know if lost my job last Friday, and we're trying to decide, do I want to move or I want to do all this stuff? And I'm just like, you know what? I think that's exactly what was planned.
Lock in and go hard, bro.
Hey, you know me.
Have that conversation with your wife, whatever that look like, bro. And maybe some tears flying, but y'all gonna look back and say, man, we made the best decision. Because
Hmm.
if you go with the doubt move, you're gonna live for regret the rest of your life. If you got any doubt in your mind, your wife got any doubt in your mind, and if you go with the doubt move, let's say the doubt move is let's move back home, go to our parents and save up money. That's the safe route. You
Hmm.
gotta bet on yourself, bro. That's the only way you're gonna get that freedom. Just like in football. Football, we was pampered our whole life. Okay, I gotta be at study hall at this time. I gotta make sure I go to class, turn this working at this time. I got practice at this time. They gonna feed me at this time. I got a full scholarship. Now to be done with football and every schedule is on me. You got to make that schedule. You got to go in and start the same schedule and preparation I had in football. I applied it in my life. Wake up every day, God bless you, with at 6 a.m. You got to run it. You the CEO of your life. If you married, you the CEO of your household. You can't point no fingers. You got to run it like a business.
Hmm.
That's right.
Yeah,
Run,
great.
run your relationship like a business. Run your life like a business. Marriage is a blessing, but marriage is a business.
Yeah. I
It's
got
a
a good
fact.
business partner. I know that. So
You got to run it like that, because if you don't, you go the safe route. You gonna get the safe results.
hmm
No risk, high reward.
Hmm.
Bet on yourself, bro. Don't go with the safe bet. I got $100 million idea. I'm finna bet 2,500 on the table. If I lose that, I'm cool with it. Entrepreneurship, I got $100 million idea and I got $10,000 in my pocket left. Do I bet this $10,000 in and they're gonna get me on the track to go towards it? Or I'll play the same man and let me go back home, move without parents, save money, go get a job, just take care of my family. Man, you gotta put that pressure on yourself. Cause when you would get in that alone in that corner, in the room crying, ain't nobody come to save you, bro.
oh man, that's one of my favorite things. Ain't nobody coming, bro.
Nobody. That talk sound good. Hey, bro, call me if you need me. If you did that, I'm here to talk. When that pressure's on, Miss Chrissy, that whatever the situation, that talk sound good. You gotta act like you from West Charlotte. Show me.
Hmm.
Because all I hear is talk. When that pressure on, and that's when that's when you're gonna be. That's those are the most beautiful times you're gonna be tested. That's how you're gonna find out who you really are, bro. You're gonna find out if you built for this. Those videos that you making, excuse my language, that it sound good. You gonna get tested, bro.
Hmm.
You gonna get tested. The world is gonna test you. The industry is gonna test you to find out if you really are what you talking about. That's the only way you're gonna figure out, Miss Christie. Them kids gonna test you. That principal's gonna test you. That
Every day.
guy in your life gonna test you. Girl, whatever it is gonna test you. And that's what you're gonna find. And when you find it, man, the sky's the limit. I done been tested.
Yeah.
I done been battle. I don't want to be with nobody or do business with nobody who ain't been battle tested. Because when the tough times come, they gonna fold. I don't want no business partner who ain't when things get tough, they trying to figure out a way out. No. You want the people around you when things get tough, they gonna show up for you.
Mm.
I ain't trying to be no motivated speaker. I'm just keeping it real.
Hey, you just being you, bro, and that's why we brought you on
You
here. Cause
gotta come on, man. You gotta don't play the safety route, bro. You 35.
yeah, you know
What's
that.
the safety route? Where
Hey,
work to 65, retire, and die a few years, 10, 15 years later? That ain't
it's
the safety route, bro. Bro, if you I don't know what you believe in, but God can make it happen like this.
Mm.
he's
In
making
one
it.
good year, your whole life can change, bro.
Amen.
He's making it happen, bro. And
If you lock
you're part of that.
in one good year of discipline and betting on yourself can change your whole life. But if you play the safety route, you clocking in every day at 8:30 in the morning or 8:30 at night.
Mm.
And you look up, you gonna be 45.
Mm-hmm.
You look up, you gonna be 55.
Mm.
Bet on yourself, bro. And when
Like,
you do, you got my support. Even when you launch your brand or your part, whatever it is, you got our support, bro.
hey, that's what it's all about, man. So definitely appreciate it. Definitely great person to have in the corner. Kristi and I, we both have several of those people, and super blessed to be a part of the House of Rags and just
Great
everything that we're doing.
guys. I met.
Yeah.
I haven't met the owner yet, but I met. I went to a car wash show in Vegas last year,
Mm.
and a House of Rags was there. I met those guys there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Eddie.
guess what? When they see me, Jeremy, what's up, man? Slippery soul.
Mm.
It's all love, bro.
Yeah.
It's friendly competition, but it's all love. If you need anything, bro, we'd love to do this, such and such with you. Somebody's always watching.
Can we lock Jeremy in for the HCC Pep Talk morning?
Somebody always
Lock
watching, bro.
Hey, that's one of the owners right there. So
Yeah.
you've got him right now. So
Who's
all right, man,
that?
well,
Jamie,
Jamie is one of the owners right there. So he's ready for you, brother.
Jamie and Eddie are.
Yeah.
Oh
Jamie,
man. Salute, man.
ACB.
Let's link up, man. It's all love on this end.
Yeah, man. But anyways, definitely appreciate your time. My line's always open. I appreciate the hospitality and the mentorship you've given me. And Kristi, you got anything?
No, again, thank you for coming on in such short notice. And man, you're speaking facts tonight, straight truth. And
It's
a
real.
lot of it resonated with me just wholeheartedly. So I appreciate you coming on and speaking your truth, man. Thank you.
I
Thank you so
appreciate
much,
you all,
brother.
man. Let's keep it moving. Whether I'm involved or not, I want to encourage everybody, man, to go all in. We all in the industry. Other people in for some reason. I told you guys why we in it, and it's not about us growing and leaving people behind. If you guys got something going on, if it's in our line of field, if we can help, we here. If we can show up to the event, we here. If we can support each other, we here. And let's make it clear. We have to be a blessing to each other.
Mm.
Don't let it be you know where the money at and don't tell me how I can get it or how I can get some of it. Kristi, if I know where the money at in your field and I don't tell you where it's at, I'm not a friend of you.
Mm,
Feel what I'm saying, bro?
yeah.
If
Yeah,
I'm
man.
I
Absolutely.
know the industry you in, you're the same. If I can't make an event, if I can't do nothing, if I'm overwhelmed or I'm too booked up, and I know okay, I can't make it, but I got a homie who can make it.
Yep.
You may need that $5,000. You may need that 2,500. If I don't call you to go get it, or at least give you the opportunity, I'm not a friend of yours. So when people talk to y'all, and I hope y'all listen to be clear, when people talk to y'all, if they know where the money at or not, or can help you put some money in your pocket, and vice versa, and they don't tell you, they're not a friend of yours. It's not about, oh man, I could save you a few bucks. No, show me how to get a few more bucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way we gonna win.
Teach you to fish. You already
But
know that.
we big. I like to eat a steak.
Mm.
That costs. I got a big crib. Show me okay, support me, I support you. And whatever that look like, the money gonna come. I ain't the money ain't gotta be the first thing on the table. As we build this relationship, we gotta show each other how to get to the money. Cause guess what? They doing it.
Yep.
Let's not be a fool out here. They doing it. They supporting each other. They showing each other how to get to the money. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, you know it.
If we gonna support each other, let's support each other. That's the only way we gonna win.
Yeah.
Love that.
For real. If we gonna do it, do it. Don't hit me up on no small talk. Don't hit me up on something that ain't gonna benefit somebody else. So when you hit me up about this, hey bro, I was sitting on the couch with my wife and kids watching TV, just feeling, yeah, bro, let's do it. If it makes sense, let's do it. We can't wait. Oh, let me think about it. I'm gonna show up on a podcast to talk to people and tell my story. No, I was given the opportunity. I'm gonna take a full advantage of it. That's how we gotta move with everything we doing. And that let's not just show up to the event. When we show up, we gotta show up. You don't gotta be loud to show up, but we're gonna move with our presence. You feel me?
Move with purpose. That's what they say,
Yeah.
buddy.
We gotta show up, but it's money out here. If we know how to get to it, let's support each other. And if support is, bro, you just learned, oh man, let's go on this dude website and get these products.
Yep.
This homie throwing a car show. I can't make it. Hey man, I got 5 homies living in the area. Y'all pull up and go support this car show. Kristi doing a speaking engagement. She doing a fundraiser or something for the kids, or she building something, or she's trying something out, trying to figure out, hey bro, let's support her. Because if we don't support each other, nobody else will, bro. And this ain't no black or white thing. This a industry thing. This a community thing. It's too much money out here, bro. And if we in this, we got to point each other to it. And it's all about how can we be a blessing to each other. Everybody I align myself with, bro, that sound good, but how we going to be a blessing to you? How it's going to benefit both of us? Because how you talking, that only sound good for you. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If God called me to it, I'll be a servant. But you keep coming to me, I'm like, bro, I want to be involved too, bro. I want to be a blessing to you as well. I want you to be a blessing to me. That's the only way we gonna win.
Yeah.
That's how I'm rolling. If y'all got something going on, y'all know how to hit me up. What I'm on, what the car coach on, what the car community on. Anything positive, Slippery Soap in it.
Love that, man. Well, I'll definitely be in touch, bro. We'll link up about MTE, see what we can do, and I'll let you go, bro.
All right, Kristi,
I think
pleasure meeting you.
me and Kristi got one more thing to talk about right after this, I think. So
Okay.
I appreciate you, brother.
Y'all stay blessed.
Yeah.
All right,
Bye.
Whew, motivated, man.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah. So one thing that I feel like we need to do, because it's been about 3 or 4 episodes, we've kind of let each other off the hook. Let's the little announcement, the little pictures we're throwing in here. How, you know, we can let them know about it or not. What you want to do?
Okay, let's go ahead and let him know. So
all right, I'll let you do it.
Well, you're gonna let me do it?
Yeah, no, you got it.
Okay. How about you pull up the picture when you're ready and I'll just talk about it?
Okay.
We are solidifying our logo for our branding. We are going with the L for Honest Car Care. Gary's about to put it up for you.
Yeah, so we are gonna tweak the nose a little bit, but
yeah, the nose will be a little lighter. But this is who we are. This is Honest Car Care, the Honest L, and boom.
Bam, dude. About
there.
So don't know how much of this will stick, just some renderings right now. We're still looking at stuff, but we've been listening to you guys about the sprayers and all types of stuff. So this is just some very very crude mock-ups, but you know, we're taking a look at all different options right now. So and then the other announcement I think is that we have really solidified partnerships. Like, it's been a slow week because we're just getting product right now.
Yeah.
But we really solidified, I think, some major partnerships. And I think we're real close to being able to announce like major deals. Yeah, it's been real cool. You know, we had a great week. I'm hoping by the end of the week we all we're both aligned on the products, and we'll give you guys a great testing couple episodes, or we moving forward. But I feel good, man. I told you. Hey,
slowly but surely, we're getting there.
Jeremy Lewis, man, I tell you what.
Yeah, definitely motivational.
Without a
Great
doubt.
speaker. Great speaker.
Okay.
All right.
What's the next product
After Wheel and Tire?
after Will and Tyler?
Soap.
So, all right, she said it. I just do what she tells me to do, guys, in case you haven't figured that out yet. It's the easiest way to live. So, anyways, I definitely love y'all, you guys. I'll probably hop on and do an after show afterwards if anybody wants to pop in. It's a little late already, but who cares? Everybody's asleep at my house, so might as well. Love you guys. And any final words, Miss Kristi?
No, just again, thank you for those who continue to come out and support us. We really appreciate you and this community, and can't wait to show you big things coming up. So stick around.
Right around the corner.
Yep.
All right.
All
Love
right.
you guys.
See you guys. Bye.